Modern luxury cars have a dirty little secret. Turns out a lot of them are financial hand grenades once the warranty runs out. And now we've got the data to prove it.
The 2026 Warrantywise Reliability Index has analysed 1.6 million UK repair records to reveal the most reliable and least reliable used cars in Britain. And the results are brutal. While tiny Japanese hatchbacks are quietly surviving the apocalypse, some luxury SUVs are generating repair bills bigger than the value of the actual car. One topped £44,000. Yup, 44 grand. You could buy an entire 2012 Porsche 911 Carrera for that.
A brown car guy. Brown car guy.
So in this video, we're diving into the best, the worst, and the uncomfortable truth about why modern cars seem to be getting less reliable the more complicated they get. The more expensive they get, the more terrifying they become once the warranty runs out. And now we have proof, based on a massive 1.6 million repair data points from cars aged between 3 and 15 years old here in the UK. Some cars turned out to be dependable little heroes. Others? Well, let's just say some luxury SUVs have the durability of a chocolate teapot on a stove in the desert in July. Now, before anybody rushes to the comments section armed with pitchforks and a photo of their perfectly reliable Range Rover that's done 300,000 miles without issue, let's explain the criteria. This isn't based on opinion. This isn't some bloke down the pub saying, "My cousin's mate had one and it exploded." This is based on real-world repair request data collected between 2023 and 2026, analysing over 1.6 million data points from vehicles on warranty plans across Britain. The scores take into account repair frequency, cost, age, mileage and labour times. So while no car is perfect, this gives us a pretty good snapshot of what ownership is really like once the honeymoon phase ends. And immediately, one thing jumps out. Simple cars win. Complicated luxury cars lose. The most reliable used car in Britain for 2026 is the mighty little Toyota Yaris with a score of 89.2 out of 100. The Yaris is the automotive equivalent of that reliable mate who always turns up on time, never complains, never causes drama and somehow still looks fresh after 15 years. It's cheap to run, easy to maintain, brilliantly engineered and not overloaded with unnecessary complexity. Its average repair bill? Under £900. That's less than some premium brands charge, just to look at the car, while sucking air through their teeth.
Please like, share, comment and subscribe.
Second place goes to the Kia Picanto, which also deserves enormous credit. Tiny little city car with average repair bills of just over £400.
The rest of the top 10 includes the Toyota Aygo, Toyota RAV4, Peugeot 108, Toyota Hilux, Citroën C1, Suzuki Vitara, Kia Ceed and Suzuki Swift. Japanese brands dominate, small cars dominate, sensible engineering dominates. And then we get to the other end of the table, the motoring equivalent of opening your banking app after a night out at the Sushi Kanesaka restaurant in London. Google it, you'll be shocked.
Hey guys, give me a moment. As well as being a motoring journalist and content creator, I'm also an author. These are my books, and this is my latest book. It's called Silent Ruin. It's part of a Jamshed Khan thriller series. This is the first book that I've done. This is based on a comic book that I actually produced 30 years ago in 1996. And in fact, this story is set in 1996. Car guys will be interested to see some of the cars I've included in there. So this one is out now on Amazon. It's just a fun, all-action thriller. It features something like an Asian James Bond sort of figure. That's what it's about, and it takes place in London and in Karachi in Pakistan. In addition to this, of course, I've got How to Be an Automotive Content Creator, which is how to do what I do. The ULEZ Files, which was my original novel back in 2023, my first debut novel if you like, and then Quantum Races, which is a collection of short stories. These are all available on Amazon now. Go check them out. If you buy them, I will greatly appreciate it, and I will love you even more if you leave a review. That's really important. Get it now.
The least reliable used car in Britain, according to the index, is the Land Rover Discovery with a score of just 17.2 out of 100. Ouch.
Behind it sit the BMW 7 Series, Mercedes-Benz S-Class, Audi A7, Range Rover Velar, Range Rover Sport, BMW X5, and Land Rover Defender 110. People love these vehicles for a reason. They're comfortable, fast, luxurious, capable, technologically impressive, and genuinely desirable. The problem is complexity. Modern premium cars are packed with electronics, emission systems, sensors, adaptive suspension, and enough computing power to launch the next mission to the moon. That's brilliant when everything works. Less brilliant when it doesn't. Because according to Warrantywise, average repair bills across these lower-ranked vehicles commonly exceed £2,000. The most expensive repair request? A staggering £44,401 on a Land Rover Discovery Sport. At that point, you don't repair the car, you chuck it off a cliff and hold a funeral for it. What's particularly interesting is when these issues appear. Most of these vehicles were around 6 to 7 years old. They become financially dangerous as aging used cars. You're effectively adopting a retired Olympic athlete with knee problems and an expensive doping habit. Every extra system is another potential failure point. Meanwhile, the humble Toyota Yaris is just sitting there quietly surviving the apocalypse. The trouble is that SUVs are heavier, harder on suspension, harder on tyres, and harder on brakes. Ownership costs can become absolutely savage once age catches up. Now, none of this means you should never buy a luxury SUV. Far from it. Some of these cars are brilliant, but it does mean you should buy carefully, check servicing history religiously, budget properly, and understand that a cheap luxury car is often cheap for a reason. That $15,000 luxury SUV bargain can quickly become a $30,000 emotional support crisis. Meanwhile, boring, sensible hatchbacks continue quietly conquering the world. And honestly, there's something quite admirable about that. The problem is that these days, motorists are being hammered from all sides with costs, insurance, taxes, rocketing prices at the pump thanks to Trump. So the last thing they need is unexpected repair bills in the hundreds or even thousands. So reliability surveys, research and data is becoming more relevant and important than ever. The most straightforward, fuss-free cars from reputable companies that invest in over-engineering are proving to be the answer. And that doesn't mean you can't have an SUV or even go anywhere ability, as the Toyota Hilux RAV4 and Suzuki Vitara are all in the top 10 most reliable. It's perhaps no surprise that in the last James Bond movie, No Time to Die, 007 beat a fleet of brand new Land Rover Defenders in a 1990s Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. So what do you think? Reliable and sensible? Or risk it all for massage seats and the longevity of a one-night stand? Let us know in the comments below.
If you found this video useful or entertaining, support the BrownCarGuy channel at these links, hit like, leave a comment, and make sure you're subscribing.